Hello, all you people. This is Freddy the Champion, and today I'm not going to review a Queen album. This will be tomorrow. But today I'm going to talk about a certain subject, and this subject will piss off a certain person, and you know you are, and yeah. And every time I mention this subject, while he's around, he's like, oh no, not again, I hate this. And so, yeah, now the subject I'm going to talk about is the Japanese leg of the jazz tour by Queen, which in spring '79. And I have to tell you, the Japanese concert on the jazz tour are some of the most funniest shows of Queen ever. When you're only concentrating on Freddie's vocal shape, because the other band members, Brian, John, and Roger, yeah, fine. They are even trying to help Freddie out by singing strong background vocals and stuff like that, especially Brian and Roger, because John isn't really known for um, yeah, being too brilliant in singing background vocals. So yeah, and yeah, I think um, yeah, one of the reasons why Freddie had this very bad vocal, wasn't very bad shape during the Japanese leg of the jazz tour is mainly because of first of all the nodules, and second of all his partying and stuff, that yeah, and he didn't really practice singing before he went on stage, and he didn't sing between concerts, and some of the concerts where he didn't really have a rest, and um I mean, it's not just that there were two shows at the same day planned, but anyway, I think when you're not in good shape, and then you just have to recover from you just have to recover, and in order to get your vocal range back, and that's not what happened, and yeah, and so um yeah, I think Osaka, the Osaka show of Japanese leg is it's the best show of the tour leg, and because yeah, Freddie sounds pretty decent in comparison to other concerts, and yeah, and I think it's also um yeah, it's the best concert of the Japanese leg of the jazz tour. But anyway, then we have the other concerts following, and his voice went downhill, and yeah, and let's say from the first Tokyo show really showcases his his uh vocal range, kind of didn't didn't really wasn't really great, and that is that he wasn't anymore able anymore to sing song songs properly, even standard songs, and except and especially, I mean, Bohemian Rhapsody is always a good example to showcase his strange voice, and yeah, and then we have, I would say, in the late April, are some of the most funniest or amusing shows of Queen, and only considering vocals, Freddie's vocal shape, and yeah, and one of the most funniest concerts is for 23, um, because it's a second Tokyo show, and because his voice is just the funniest thing is it starts off pretty decent with his voice. I mean, Riddle Rock You is okay. Let Me Entertain You, yeah, it's also okay considering his vocal shape on the on the on the Japanese leg of the jazz tour in general, and yeah, that it gets worse. I would say in the middle of Somebody to Love, and then the listener gets to really know, just really can realize how how strange his voice sounds, and that the fact that he hasn't got his normal range, and he just cracks at random notes, and so I think Somebody to Love is the point when the listener kind of yeah gets yeah gets to realize how bad his voice is actually in this on this concert. And also a quite funny version of the song, of a song version of this concert is Bicycle Race, because on the first bicycle and on the first time he sings bicycle, his voice totally cracks, and on the second time when he sings bicycle, he also isn't he also uh, kind of cracks, and yeah um which is quite amusing, and but I think the most funny version on this of the show is would be Bohemian Rhapsody, because he sounds like, I don't know, I think he sounds like he is kind of he kind of desperately tries to hit the high notes on the low red, which is okay, which is cool, because yeah, um, which is very because it's very courageous and stuff like that. But it's like it's one of the most funniest versions of Bohemian Rhapsody of all time, and and I was just gives out at random notes and cracks and squeals and stuff like that. And that we also have a quite good performance of Dreamless Law, which is quite surprising, because not surprising, because Dreamless Law is one of the songs who doesn't really have a bad version, even though Freddie wasn't in good shape. He does try best, and he actually sounds decent, at least decent on this version of the song. And and then we have other concerts like for 30, where his voice starts to get monotone, really monotone, and it almost sounds it sounds it sounds worse than on for 23 is what sounds worse, and then let's see, and his voice also uh, shows that his range just isn't just kind of yeah, his vocal range didn't really increase, and I don't think I don't think it is yet the fact that they are still touring and stuff like that and still singing, and Freddie still was kind of trying to high notes did affect his voice in a good way. But anyway, I think um, when it comes to 4:30, I think Freddie kind of gave up, like trying to hit the high notes on songs, and that he just kind of um, uh, invented new phrasing styles, and as he did already on some of on some some cases on previous shows, and but 4:30 is one of the shows that really showcases his monotone voice, and the fact that he is just yeah that he just wants to that he just yeah he doesn't um, try anymore to hit the high notes, and just wants to get just wants to sing the songs as good as he can, and he kind of yeah kind of got used to his much smaller vocal range, and yeah. Then we have 5-1, which is also, I think it's 4:30 and 5-1 that don't have any big difference, because Betty's voice is also very strained and monotone and stuff like that. But yeah, and the funny thing is, or the good thing about for 5-1 is that the the quality of uh, the audio quality of the bootleg isn't as great as 4:30, so you can add it's a little bit more difficult to concentrate on Freddy's voice, but when you can concentrate on it, you will also hear pretty much that his voice is still strained and monotone and stuff like that. But I think after 5-1, his vocal Freddie kind of got his vocal range a little bit more back, but still the remaining concert of the jazz tour, of the Japanese leg of the jazz tour, are not too great, and yeah, but the worst, the probably the worst um, yeah, concert on the Japanese leg of the jazz tour was 4:30, and I mean, even though when his voice kind of was strained very much at 4:23, but um, at least he has some. At least he tries to hit the high notes, and at least he is actually has has something in his voice that doesn't make it monotone yet. But that's just my opinion on it. But as I said before, the other members of Queen played very well. They did I think that they did the best what at all they gave all they had in order to help Freddie out with his vocal problems, and especially you can hear it on uh, yeah I think Brian May is a very good example, because he's he really tries to support Freddie uh, uh, um, Freddie's singing voice with just singing louder himself on the background vocals, and and of course Roger with his high pitched voice and very and his very uh yeah huge vocal range also helps out pretty much. And yeah, that's my thoughts on the Japanese leg of the jazz tour. And I hope this person who usually get pissed off when I mention this leg of the jazz tour in his presence will get pissed off as well while watching my video. And yeah, as I said before, I will do the normal Queen album review tomorrow, but I have a surprise for you because I won't review Queen 2. I will review another album of Queen from the 70s. And so just yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye bye from Germany.